My dad bought that old lake house for quite cheap. The old owner's family was looking to get rid of it, and my dad was having a midlife crisis, which made the house an easy impulse buy for him. I had always loved swimming and playing games in the water, so my dad would take me up there during the summer. I would swim all the time and play with Pike, the neighbor's dog. One night I overheard the neighbors talking about the old owner as they were drinking and sitting around their campfire. He went swimming one morning and never came back. Eventually they found him, dead and waterlogged, his skin peeling from his body. The fish had nibbled on his face. They were going to burn his body, but somehow they lost it. The body just vanished, and the rumor was that it was still somewhere in the lake. It was hard to go swimming after hearing that. Eventually I got over my fear. Then, one night, I was awakened suddenly at some odd hour. I remember having a dreadful feeling sitting at the depths of my stomach. I got up to find my dad for comfort. When I exited the room, I heard strange sounds. I crept toward my dad's room. The door was slightly ajar. I peered through the crack in the door, and what I saw made my blood go cold. My father was on his bed, and a figure stood over him, its face buried in his gut. It was feeding on him. Unable to control my fear, I let out a peep. The creature looked immediately, and I saw its face. I saw its glazed eyes, unhinged jaw, and rows of sharp teeth. It had skin that was waterlogged and falling off, with small nibbles taken from it, and it was soaked with blood. I ran out the back door, and I hid behind a bush. The creature followed quickly. It stood in the yard, and I felt my heart pounding so loud I was afraid that it would hear. It scanned the yard, trying to locate me. I was on the verge of tears when I heard a bark. It was Pike. He had gotten out again. Sensing the creature, Pike began barking, but it didn't last long. With animal ferocity, the creature leapt into the neighbor's yard. Pike whimpered. Then it was quiet. I watched the creature drag poor Pike into the lake. Then it was gone. One of the neighbors found me in the morning and called the police. Nobody believed my story when I told it. Instead, they began searching for a killer they'd never find. After that, I demanded that my mom move to a new state. Now we live in Arizona. It's fine living here. At times, I hate the heat, but the nice thing about the desert, there are no lakes.